So, guys, we were called last year to come cover an event, a traditional marriage in Oguluma, Okrika. Oguluma is a town in Okrika local government area, River State, Port Harcourt. So, we're called to cover this marriage and discover that this marriage is not between a male and a female, but rather a father and a son. Stay with us as we go down on this story.
Mba me be ma barabo. Me be pampa me anu ati.
The African traditional marriage is called Okurukaka. It happens between a male and a female. Okurukaka means Tai Okuru, and without it, the marriage is not complete. It is done between two indigenes only. Aside that, it will be one of the most important required items for marriage. But in this case, it was not done between a male and a female, but it was done between a father and a son. In the Okrika tradition, if a child is born without the marriage rights completely done, the marriage rights of the mother, if it is not completely done and then she gives birth to a child, that child belongs to her. That child does not belong to the man. Traditionally, it belongs to her. That child will come from where she is from. But in a case where they do not get married and the father of the child wants full ownership of that child, he will have to pay the dowry of that child as though he's getting married to a new wife. Just like in the case of our client, every marriage item was required and paid for, except for one item, the okuru. You may be wondering what an okuru is. Well, an okuru is a material woven as a mat. It can be tied around the waist. Only women tie it. And that is why during the process of the marriage, the father observed okuru was added to the list and he had to object. He had to make an objection. Let us listen to what he said.
Ate be fifi na gba ma gba o. O peke fisa. Me try barabo me anismi o ma ro me periye. So toku berebo me wa boye. Belakuma kloda ma kana okuru. Ogolem ni sebe kereke sebe. Dabo na tok na okuru kaka ke. Dabo ibo ya tok ya bia. Ele mi tok u tok ibo ya tok ya bia me ye. Belabo list mi okeseke. Abo okuru kaka won me ro kana ya tok na okuru kaka ka ni popo sisie. Ama tonton ye.
A man cannot tie an okuru, it is an abomination. A man and his son cannot tie an okuru, it is an abomination. A man and his daughter or any relative cannot tie an okuru, it is an abomination. And that is why in the case of our client, it was not called okuru kaka, rather it was called ya traditional marriage. At the end of everything, after every marriage item has been presented and accepted, the proper handover is now done and the certificate of rightful ownership is now issued to the child and the father. That certificate now signifies, oh yes, the child now comes from the father's place, no longer from the mother's place. He is now a full member of his father's house. So until next time, guys, see you in our next story.